What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of the Mark and Will Show. Of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's up, my brother?
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Y'all know what today is. Throwback Thursdays.
I can't even see it.
I
There
got
you
my-
go, there you go.
I got the Karl Malone throwback,
Yes,
LA.
sir.
Who you
Yes,
got
sir.
on, brother?
Hey, if you don't know, now you know. LT, baby. LT.
Bad man, right?
Woo!
Let me run down my stats first.
Go ahead, bro.
Alright, since it's Throwback Thursday, we're going to run the stats down of the jersey that we got on. Karl Malone was a two-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 14-time NBA All-Star, two-time NBA All-Star Game MVP. He was a NBA Second Team, Third Team, three-time NBA All-Defensive Team, First, Second, and Third, NBA All-Rookie Team. He retired with the Utah Jazz. Good thing they did that, even though he was in LA for 1 year. Utah said, come on, man, we'll retire your jersey here. His career points was 36,928. Rebounds, 14,968.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He had 5,200 assists.
Did he?
Yeah,
He had that many?
5,200 assists.
That's a lot for him.
For a big man.
Yeah, especially because all it was is Stockton to Malone.
Right,
So
exactly.
That's good shit.
Crazy. Yeah.
Damn, but hold on.
What did LT?
No, wait a minute. And this, hey, this is one of our favorite days because we don't know who is wearing what. You know what I'm saying? Until we come on the show and it's like a big theatrical thing.
Yeah.
Mark will come out. Da-da-da, he got his stuff on, and then I'll go and come out and everything. We surprise and shock each other.
Yeah.
Like Karl Malone. I mean, I just want to talk about Karl Malone real
Yeah.
quick. Hey, one of the greatest power forwards to ever play. Dude, he was, it's that pick, it's Stockton Malone.
Stockton Malone.
That's when you think about that, about him, it's Stockton Malone. That's why when you read that about the assist, it shocked the shit out of me. Not
Right.
the points wise, but the assist. Dude, and how many rebounds did you say he had?
14,000.
14,000 rebounds, man. Hey, Karl Malone, man. Legend. Utah legend.
But Jordan was always there.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Hey, MJ wouldn't have done
He
that.
was always there.
MJ has stopped a lot of people from getting
Jordan was
championships.
there.
We know
Damn.
that. If you didn't catch him when he was on his little break,
Yeah.
otherwise you had to catch him before he started on his run. But man, hey, Karl Malone's the dude,
Yes, he
man.
was.
Hey, yes, sir. So I got LT, Lawrence Taylor.
Let me tell y'all this.
Go ahead.
Because when he came out with this jersey on, I was highly pissed off. Because he threw me for loops yesterday, talking about baseball. He might wear baseball, basketball, but he came in here with this legend on. Good one. That's a good one.
Hey man, I'm
That
gonna
was
tell
a
you
good one,
now.
bro.
LT. For you people who don't know, this is a throwback Giants jersey because we
Yes, it
have people who are not great big NFL, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
fans. But look, let me tell you about this cat, man. 2-time Super Bowl champion,
Yeah.
10-time Pro Bowler, 8-time first team All Pro,
Mm-hmm.
most valuable player. Now this is crazy. I didn't say defensive. NFL most valuable player 1986.
Mm.
Dude, 3 times AP NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Dog, he had a Defensive Rookie of the Year. My gosh, dude, this stuff he got so much stuff I can't even. You know what I'm saying? Jersey retired, Hall of Famer, tackles. He had 1,089 tackles, had 132.5 sacks, had 56 forced fumbles, 9 interceptions. And dude, if your name is Joe, you run from him because you saw what he did to Joe Theismann.
Yeah.
Dude, he was
Yeah.
like one of the greatest, if not the greatest linebacker to ever play.
Yeah. No argument with that. You cannot argue with that, dude.
Hey man, he was that
And
guy.
what? 2 Super Bowls?
Two Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I told Mark when I put on the jersey, I had chills come over my body. I feel like I wanted to go smack somebody. go hit somebody. You know what I'm saying? Do LT.
He started channeling his bulldog
Ooh,
days.
wait. I was playing smack. I got one for that too. I got a throwback one for that one too, though. But I'm gonna tell you, man. Hey, LT. Hey, he was that dude, man. It was an honor and a privilege to watch him. It was an honor and a privilege to watch Karl Malone. Ooh. Hey, man. Y'all know how we do. That's what we do.
It's Thursday. Let's go ahead and jump into it, people. We're going to hit the NBA first. You know, of course, postponed games again today. And to come to find out, they will be resuming playoffs either tomorrow or Saturday. They haven't said anything yet. Probably won't know nothing until tomorrow anyway. But like we tell y'all all the time, we have discussions before we jump on here. You know what I'm saying? To hit points that we want to hit. But what was the point, brother?
You know, that's the whole thing. Hey, we salute you guys for standing up and everything, what you're doing. But to have a 3-day break, like, please let us know. I mean, we're in the dark because, like, what did you get out of it? Mm-hmm. You really didn't hurt the owner's pocket like we talked about yesterday. Also, have you seen a laundry list of what? Basically, it's like you're getting a demand. You know, like here are our list of demands. Let's see what's going to happen. I haven't seen anything yet. I mean, maybe they haven't revealed it, and I know they met earlier, like you said, today. Mm-hmm. So that was basically to get them together and see, hey, what we're going to do and what we want. Because, man, geez, you got a platform, guys. And you guys said it pretty much. I mean, this is nothing new. George Floyd, all this stuff, Breonna, right. All this stuff was happening before y'all went in the bubble. Mm-hmm. So, what? I mean, we're not shortchanging it, but like, okay, what did the owners tell you? What did they agree to do? Because those are the guys who goes and contributes millions to senators, to the president, all this. They are the ones who can really hurt the people in power. Mm-hmm. And so the agreement, we don't know what it was, but we know y'all playing, and y'all said y'all going to use it as a platform. What you going to do with that platform? It's got to be more than wearing shirts. Because you guys, you got everybody's attention. Mm-hmm. Because the thing about it is, and like I told Mark, I can see why you guys are going to play because, hey, a platform. Because I'm going to tell you what, now I wish you would have canceled. I said it yesterday, and I really wish you did because that would have hurt the owner's ass and put them on Front Street. You saying? But I understand you got people who are not making a lot of money, as far as some cats on 10-day this sign and all this kind of stuff. But if you're not hurting them to make decisions to their partners, and I mean like their partners is governors and senators,
right?
And contribution that they're giving. When they say, hey man, until you make a change of what's going on, a systematic change, I'm not giving no money, not that. Hey, that's what's going to happen. But please let us know. I really hope that we find out like either tonight or tomorrow, like what was really gained. We love it though, guys. We're not shortchanging. We love that you did that.
Yeah, pretty much.
But tell us what happened. Please do. And if you're not, and like I said, if you're out of the bubble, only 2 or 3 of you guys, anybody gonna pay attention to.
Pretty much.
We already know LBJ is one of them, definitely. And if he says, hey, everybody retweets and all this kind of stuff. So I understand back in the bubble, but please let us know. What do you think about that, bro?
My whole thing is, just yesterday, how do it go from yesterday? You had 2 of the biggest teams in the bubble walk out the meeting.
Who was that?
Both LA teams.
Okay.
Clippers and the Lakers.
True.
They walked out and said, we're not doing it.
True.
To today, we're going to resume.
Yeah.
What happened that fast to where they even said they were still like, people saying we don't want to play, then you got other people saying we want to play, but still, y'all Curry resuming. So I'm just like, what was the point of boycotting?
I'm with you. And that's the whole thing. Give me something, please. Because news came out that Michael Jordan was one of the people who talked to, they talked to, well, and he was going to the players, seeing what they want, and he'll go to the owners because he got ownership with Charlotte, and so so it's like,
yeah.
what? Please give us that, man. Please, because I'm like you. We looked at each other, and we talked about it yesterday. Please, I hope you guys watched yesterday's show. After this show, if you haven't, please do.
Go watch it. It was
Great
good.
show, but please give us something, man. And that's why it's just missing, dog. It's just totally missing to me.
And to bring up another subject on the NBA, it's a lot of people who watches us who keep up with sports. But do y'all remember before they got in the bubble that Kyrie Irving said don't do it? Kyrie Irving said do not go in the bubble. Let's boycott for Breonna Taylor and George Floyd anyway. And they looked at him like, that's because your team is not in there.
Yeah.
And now what they doing now?
Yeah.
Boycotting.
And also the problem is this. It's not solidarity. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you over there, this is what we're going to do. I don't want to do whatever. And so that's why you brought up yesterday when Orlando was kind of mad because it's like Milwaukee didn't say shit.
Didn't say nothing.
So it's like, dude, how we going to do this? And nothing. Come on, let us know what's going down. And that was the problem. Like, you got too many people got different ideas, whatever. Look, this shit should have been handled when all you guys get involved from day one.
Day one.
Say, hey, this is what we're going to do.
Sure.
If something else pop off, we're going to do this. I mean, a plan of action. They didn't have it. That's why you had the Lakers and the Clippers rocking because they was upset because they was ready to leave and they minded thinking anything else, and we out of here.
We out of
Then
here.
you had the Bucks is like, they feeling pressure because it was in their state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they were the first team who boycotted.
Yeah. Without anybody knowing.
I mean,
shit, Atlanta, like, man, we wouldn't have warmed up with you guys on that. We feel you guys. So it's like, hey, what's going on? Like, for real, man. Hey, Kyrie, I hope did he participate in these meetings?
That's
did he
what I'm
fly?
saying. He's the vice president. I
mean, because I know Chris
so.
Paul. I mean, they got Chris Paul. Chris Paul been the president for 30 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When he retired, he's still gonna take your boy's job. He ain't going nowhere. He's like, dude, this is what I do. And then you see him just walking and shit. So I mean, like, dude, like, you need all hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
It ain't just about one though. You gotta go get it, man. Because right now it shows that too many chiefs, man. Too many. You know what I'm saying? Too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yes, it is.
And it's like, what we doing, and nobody knows.
Nobody.
And then you got all the other cats, because like Mark said, he brought up a good point. Like we always talk about, we always shoot the shit before the show, how we wanted to look and everything else. But like Mark brought up, man, hey, you got some cats. It's like, hey, dude, I'm playing.
Right.
I'm not eating. I'm not eating, dude. I gotta feed my mom, dude. I gotta do this. I got a car payment I gotta make because I'm not making
right.
$40 million a year or nothing like that, dude. This check, dude, this game check is $1,000. I mean, that look good for me, you know what I'm saying, for 2 hours. Yeah, man, I'll take it. I'll sit on the bench, you know what I'm saying.
Me too.
Put a DNP by my name, then I'll play coach's decision. I'm good with that. I'll take that cash, sit my ass on the bench, be the biggest cheerleader from 6 feet social distance.
Right, with a mask on.
Go! You know what I'm saying? I do that, baby. It ain't no thing. But some of these dudes, this is serious.
It's serious.
They can't afford to sit down.
No.
So we, and we don't need those particulars because we don't want that. But they had a lot to do with that too.
It had to. It had to be a lot to do with that.
And you brought up a good point, George. You tell about George.
George Hill. Since the bubble has started, George Hill has complained. Since they've been in there, I don't know why we here. This is stupid. This is crazy. But you still suit up every other day to go play. So why is he complaining? And once they said that the season was going to resume, he said it again. I don't know why they keep voting to wanting to play. If you don't want to play, bruh, leave. And like bruh said, is he chasing the ring? Is that the only reason why he's still staying? Because if that's the case, shut up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Just be quiet. Because you complaining, but you still there.
Yeah.
You still there.
True.
So what's the point?
That's the whole thing because, I mean, It sounds good. It looks good.
Yes.
But like you said, it's a lot of people contradiction of themselves. It's like, dude, so you saying it, but you playing.
But you playing.
So if that's the case, say you, I mean, because anybody who's been in a locker room or play on a team, those are your brothers, and you may not agree with them all the time or whatever, but they're your brother, they're your ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a team sport. But you could have handled so many ways, like after every game or before games or whatever. Even if you got to get on your soapbox, because the reporters are gonna want to talk to anybody, you should be talking about Breonna Taylor, George, all this shit every time. I ain't seen no video of that shit.
Nope.
So what? I mean, you got to be chasing the rain. And you know what? We're not in your mind, partner, and we're not saying, but action speaks louder than words.
They really do.
So what's up with that shit?
I want to bring this up too, because I'll be seeing a lot of people on social media talk about how college is so stressful to play and all of this stuff, right? Only school that I have saw so far who started talking about this Jacob thing is Louisville. It said that they counseling practice and stuff just to come together to do, you know what I'm saying? I really ain't saw nobody else do it. Where Nick Saban at?
Well, no. Give a little preview on it. So did you look at any of that? Like I guess he had a live stream on Facebook, and the coach was basically like, the players had an only player meeting, which he's the one who said y'all go have an only player meeting. I want y'all to talk amongst each other what y'all want to do. Y'all let me know basically, and I'm with you. So he's basically like, we're gonna cancel the next couple of days of practice so we can come together to see what we can do as far as a nice little protest for them. Or, you know what I'm saying, to do anything to help. Hey, I'm so glad you brought this up because no matter what, we talk about everything. You guys know that. Hey, that's why we the best. We our favorites. But we also keep it homegrown. And I'm glad you brought that up because as much as I'm a Cardinal fan, big time, and some people up the road I can't really deal with, but hey, Kentucky canceled practice earlier today.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm just saying, so I got to give
UK,
two things. UK football team, man, and Stoops, hey, I salute you guys because you guys have been really vocal, even Stoops, even before today's thing. They've been really supporting protests, was out there with the Breonna Taylor thing, and Lexi, had the walks. So I salute you, UK football. Hey, way to step up and stand up. And Stoops, great. Players need to see that. So I'm really great to hear U of L do it because don't get me wrong, U of L assistant coach has been doing stuff. And I know Satterfield been doing certain things, but hey, let's get everybody together and let's say, hey, this is what we stand for. So hey, salute Satterfield. But I'm gonna tell you what, as much I'm not a Calibre fan, but I gotta salute you too, partner. I don't know if you checked his ass out. He's been tweeting, interviewing, talking about the injustice and shit like that. Had his players doing voting stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Calipari, I salute you too. You okay? Hey, man. Y'all sports, as far as our football and basketball, hey, y'all handling the business.
Right.
Where you at, Chris Mack?
Woo.
Have you seen anything from Chris Mack?
I have nothing yet.
And I follow.
Right.
I follow Chris Mack.
Y'all comment down below and let us know.
He might have did a statement about the Breonna or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. And tonight I will go back and look at my shit.
Right.
And if I was wrong, I will go and sue you. But I ain't seen nothing recently.
Right.
I have not seen nothing recently. And the thing about it, man, the whole thing about this is let's keep it 100. Majority of the players are black.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? African American young men. And dude, this is we done been through it and we still going through it. So you got some young cats, has been oblivious to it, not knowing what's going on. Some people have, some people parents have taught them and trained them and say, hey, this is what's going on. But dude, a coach is a father figure.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and call you out, Chris. Chris Mack, Coach Mack. I mean, hey, salute you and what you do. But I'm gonna tell you what, I really hope that you guys come out with a video or something You know, you ain't got to be Calipari. You ain't got to do a video talking about voting out there. Nobody's saying that, and we're not comparing that. But I think all these coaches who gets this mega money, who have all these kids. But see, the thing about it is, you can say, well, you know, in the NFL, they don't. But NFL players make money. College ain't making money. Yeah, they get scholarship, and we know they cost because some people still paying their debt on their scholarships and shit, degree and all that kind of shit like that they doing. You know what I'm saying? It costs to go to school, and they got a free time. But what I'm saying is, most of the faces in college sports are the coaches.
Right.
So these coaches need to step up across the country. I don't give a shit I don't give a shit if the Big 12, the Big 10, the Pac-12 was canceled. Y'all coaches still need to speak up on that shit because y'all still getting that money.
Right.
Man, hey, let these players, and it ain't just, see, and that's the thing about it, this is humanity. Yes, it's happening to our people, but it's humanity. So you need to speak on that. I don't give a shit who you are, what coach you are. Hey, man, drop a video, do a statement, do something. Let us know, hey, you understand. And we ain't saying promise anything to us, but, hey, recognize what's going on.
Please. This is what they just did not too long ago. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see it, but go on their Facebook page and see.
Okay.
That's what the football
That's
team
good.
did.
That's good. And that's what needs. Across the board, softball, whoever. If you got a coach that's rolling and you got players that are effective, and like I said, it ain't gotta be black, just only black players, but Asian, white players. You know what I'm saying? Dude, any and every player, speak up, coach. Acknowledge it, because you never know who's kin to who on your team. Even though that person may not be black, they probably maybe have black people in their family.
Yep.
I have been harassed. White people get killed all the time too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It is not glorified or you know what I'm saying? All this kind of shit. But hey, they get shot too. Majority of them, you know, is walking around like a little buddy talking about, you know, you want a Whopper after you done killed somebody, done killed 9 black people in church. I can't do that and get a Whopper.
Hell no.
It's a wrap. So please.
Shit got changed.
And I'm gonna tell you what, not even let's go deep in this shit. Not even just college coaches, high school coaches need to be ripping this shit out too. Because hey, y'all influencing our people, you know what I'm saying? Our youth. So hey, you know who you are, you Twitter happy finger coaches. I ain't seen shit either.
They so worried about playing.
Okay. But break that shit down.
Let's speak on that. So Louisville, we still staying here at home because you know half our followers is from here. And the board is having another discussion tomorrow. They had one last week and they voted 5-2 for them to play. They really didn't even want to vote. They didn't want to do it. But our governor put it in their hands. So they voted to play. Now he's disagreeing with it and want to do it again tomorrow. If that's the case, you should have just done it yourself.
I'm tired of this shit.
This kid,
I'm tired of this shit, though. For real, I mean, dude, you playing with these kids, man. You playing with these kids. And you, that's number one. You playing with these kids because I'm gonna tell you what. Right off the bat, the governor should shut shit down or say they're gonna play.
One of them.
You shouldn't have to wait for Kentucky High School Association to say, because dude, you appoint people on the board of education, the Kentucky stuff. I mean, what is going on? So basically, you took a way out and say, okay, hey, Mark Will, why don't you go ahead and decide if y'all gonna play high school sports? We was like, hey, now we're gonna play. We're gonna see what's going down. We want our kids to play. We want woo, woo, woo. And then all of a sudden, you had a press conference saying, you know what? I'm not gonna overturn it, but I don't agree with what's going on. And it's not. I'm not saying I agree with it, and I'm not saying it's wisely thought of. And if anything goes down, I'm gonna shut it down. But dude, you should have shut it down from the get-go. Why are you sitting there? See, and that's what's wrong. Dude, you're in leadership. You're the leader of the state. Dude, that's under your umbrella. Tell them no. If you're so freaking heartfelt on that, why would you sit there and put these kids through that? Why would you put a gag order on the coaches, which I don't, hey, some of you guys need to pipe it down, and that's cool. Because the ADs, most of them like ex-athletes, so they trying to play too. So if all of a sudden you throw these words out, meaning that, shit, if I smell something wrong, I'm going to shut this shit down regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So basically you saying you don't want them to play.
Basically.
And then all of a sudden, we got another, because we had a Jefferson County one where we had to decide, Jefferson County's in Louisville for you guys, out of state, whatever. Yeah. So they had to decide if they actually going to play. And they said, yes, 5-2 vote. We'll go play. We'll do safety measures or whatever we can do. Then all of a sudden, Kentucky High School Association, I guess they felt Puff the Mack's Dragons ass on his ass, blowing smoke and heat on their backs. And all of a sudden now they got a meeting tomorrow to decide if it. Well, hell, I thought we had a meeting.
I did too. I did too, dude.
What's going on, man? Please, I wish, man. Hey, man, definitely at Kentucky High School Association. This video, because this is really the starting because you guys are adults, dude. Mm-hmm. These kids, man, they yo-yo, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I think they're gonna shut this shit down. And I'm not, you know what? And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I feel for my nephews, you know what I'm saying? I feel for AJ, who's my nephew. I feel for all them and all the other cats, the seniors and stuff like that. But let them know from the get-go. But what I'm afraid of is that you're gonna have somebody step in and do an AAU travel team with seniors and even some juniors who wants to play.
Yep.
And they're gonna go and have these events because it's already going. If you listen to our show, the past 2 or 3 shows, we already talked about Little League football's doing it. What's gonna stop someone who's saying, "I got this. Let's do this"?
Oh, I'm glad you said that about Little League. Or who's to say they won't have a senior team and let high school players play? Well, just to be on the field. Because you just don't know.
Well, see, the problem is this: like the Association for the Little League football, they counsel that shit. That's why they're doing the AAU style. See, that's why they're doing that. That's why you have a lot of teams morph into one. See what I'm saying? And so they going about how can we skirt the rules? And that's why you have them doing this. So what I'm saying is,
I see what you said.
And that's what's going to happen.
See, the crazy thing about it, as a parent, that's when you step in. You have to tell your child, especially if he's a senior, you go over here and you get hurt. There goes your college career. Even though you still focus on your academics, but that's your free ride.
You know what, though, Mark? Every parent ain't thinking like you, bro.
I know.
I'm with you, though. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. No, I'm with you. You know that. We talk about it. I'm with you. But you got some parents. It's like, man, hey, little Johnny, you got to get out there and get that.
Yeah.
Get there. Get that. Not thinking about that other shit. I mean, dude, it is sad. It is truly sad. And I feel for the young bucks, man. I feel. Because, I mean, like I said, we played. We did. Dude, 2020, like my uncle, man. My uncle Mike, shout out to you. He said it earlier today. He's like, look, everybody wish in 2019, I can't wait till 2020. 2020 and kick everybody's ass.
Pretty much.
And still kicking.
Man, we don't even want to be in it.
Thank you. And y'all better vote.
Yeah.
You better vote. I'm not playing, dude. Hey, you better think Obama's running again.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. You better think that.
Oh, shoot.
Because I hate to see what could happen.
For another 4 more years.
Woo! Well, hey, what do you think about, hey, man, the GOAT? Like I said, hey, they said Michael Jordan. Talk about
and
that.
You know what's so crazy? How they...
Oh, look at it. Siri said, hey, this is crazy. When I said the GOAT, Michael Jordan popped up on the phone.
That's crazy.
Let's let you go. That's the GOAT.
Wow, that's nuts. But it's crazy because it seemed like Jordan is like literally the only owner who's really putting his hands in it. like, let me know what's going on. What can I do to help? You know what I'm saying? What can we do to help each other?
So,
And he don't even have a team in the bubble.
I'm gonna play devil advocate.
I think you always do.
Yeah, well, you know. You think like the other owners put him up to it? Hey, black guy. They love you.
Yeah, they wear
But
your
you gonna
shoes.
see what they want. Or this.
Mhm.
You know, that's the go-to me. Or was Michael like, you know, since let's be real, since the Last Dance, we're gonna preview that. We're gonna talk about it in the
most
future
definitely
coming up.
talk about that.
We all had it, cause that but never died. That shit
That's
never
never
died.
gonna die.
Or do you think? Because since the Last Dance, Michael's been like really an advocate on a lot of stuff. You know, like I can really change my image because. First of all, he thought that he was gonna look like an asshole anyway.
Yeah, he
you know what I'm
did.
saying?
He
So
did.
he was really kind of nervous on that. So like, maybe he might turn a new leaf and like, look, man, let's do this. Hey, I feel y'all pain because he's done gave out more money, doing stuff, you know, donating like big time money. He's been talking about certain things. So, devil thing been like, hey, you know, ooh, go talk to Mike. But I'm thinking it's the latter. I'm thinking Mike was like, look, dude, I feel your pain. I need y'all to do this, but this is how we gotta do certain things, you know, like as a business. Because you can tell it was unorganized.
Right.
And, you know, and Mike's a businessman no matter what, he's a businessman. So it's like,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and do and talk about how we need this to look. You guys can't just do nilly-willy thing because it ain't never gonna get solved.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, and that's why it's so, I can't wait till we all can find out exactly
What's going on?
what's going on, man.
We don't know.
That's a scary thing. Hey, for all my baseball fans, hey, y'all see I got the Braves on, you know what I'm saying? I definitely, you know, I had to throw Mark off, you know what I'm saying, a little bit because I had my Braves shit. I was trying to trick his ass a little bit to see what jersey I was going to wear, but I had to kind of match it up anyway, you know what I'm saying? But my ATL Braves, and y'all saw it earlier this week, I had my Braves on. But I'm going to tell you what, baseball is doing it too, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They had like 3 games yesterday. They have 5 games today. You guys, hey man, you know, if y'all checked out Dominique Jones, baseball player for the Mets, you know, he had a press conference too yesterday.
Yeah.
Man, hey
Mm-hmm.
man, that dude was crying and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it hits the heart. You know what I'm saying? It hits the heart. When you think about what's going on, man, it hits the heart. And that dude was rolling, man. It's kind of like Doc Rivers, you know what I'm saying? Even the conversations we have, it makes you sit and think. Because even though we talk to our children about it and all this kind of stuff like that, dude, it doesn't hit home a lot of times to these guys. Now it hits more home because you have social media, everybody's got a camera and all this kind of shit, so they can see it. But they can still think, that ain't never happened to me, dude.
Yep.
Hey,
Don't know.
I don't know too much. I mean, it's a lot. It's still some of you guys ain't went through that. Hey, you've been fortunate. I've been through that. Mark's been through that. Man, hey, that's some shit you don't want to go through. You see what I'm saying? So what the baseball, which has probably the least, no, hockey has the least minorities, but baseball, which is Americans' pastime,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what he did and all this kind of stuff was very, very, very good, and I'm glad we saw the rawness of that. But also, there's a rumor going on that their GM leaked a tape message or some shit talking about how the commissioner of baseball is staging protests, postponement of games. See, you had 3 last night. Today you got 5. The dude's a 99 because, you know, he's going to lose his job. But do you think that's a possibility? Because I got something, and I'll let you go first. See, we switch it up, you know, something. Mark ain't got to ask me all the shit.
So so basically what you just said to me, that he's staging these postponed games.
The commission, like your
to
dad.
try to make himself look good because the NBA and everybody triple
Yes!
off did it.
And everybody knows that that's the most Lily, I can fill in a blank, sport there is.
That got to be the most racist shit I have ever seen in my life.
But that's a possibility. To be honest.
That's fucked up.
Because
my language, mom, and everybody who watches.
Because you gotta think. You gotta think. The reason why that's a possibility because
I'm doing this just so I can look good.
No. Yeah, exactly. So I can fall in line so they can't say
they
shit.
can't say
Because
shit.
if all the sports, and like I said, I hate this, and I really don't include hockey, and I'm going to start doing that. I'm sorry, guys, because we got some people, Dom, you know what I'm saying, like it. Hey, that's cool. But as far as the major sports,
yes,
that's the least one that anybody would think do anything. So why not be like, hey, y'all gotta come on.
That's.
But see, and this is how crazy it is. All those games that was canceled, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday, it was 3 games. And it had some players to sit out. All 3 of them play today, double headers.
Show did because Cardinals name is back on right now.
Double headers.
Yeah.
So was the GM, and so the GM went back and said, that wasn't what I said. I didn't say that. I don't know, whatever. But I'm going to tell you what, guys. Food for thought. Come on now. We ain't trying to look like we truly racist ass sport.
Because the Reds, they play again.
Yes. I'm
Right
telling
now.
you, dog. All of them who
Ladies
missed
on.
out had a double header. So you're not going to tell me that that's not a possibility. That's deep, dog. These dudes said, hey, this is how we going to do this. We have double headers anyway. Now you 5 got this one. These 5 games. These 5. If we get, I'm gonna tell you what. If we get 5 games tomorrow, then we know, hey, yeah.
Yeah.
So you better switch it up.
Yeah.
Mumford.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mumford. I think that's your name. Yeah, whatever. I really hope that did not happen. But I'm not surprised if it did. See, that's how deep we are in this show.
Yes.
We deep as hell, dog.
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the real deal, bro.
Nuts.
That's the real deal. And that's so scary as hell. But, hey, we ain't going to look bad.
Nope.
Listen, everybody's doing it. WNBA doing it.
NBA, yeah.
Hockey doing it.
Hockey did it.
Yeah, so, shit, we going to do it too. 3 games, 5 games, 5 games, 3 times 4.
And hockey got its own bubble too.
Yeah, they in the playoffs. Baseball ain't in the playoffs.
Sure
Baseball's
ain't.
like, oh shit, we don't need no more on our backs.
Corona already messed them up.
Yeah, every day, all day. So we don't need anything else. And so that's crazy. Oh, shout out Tanisha Guy, top fan this week. Thank you, baby girl, for going there supporting us.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
anytime we have it, I'm telling you guys, we're gonna salute you. We're gonna shot call you, name call you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we appreciate all the support we get. Hey, please, guys, look, we definitely gonna broaden the questions. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna just be about men's sports. I'm gonna throw some women's sports and everything else. We want people to answer. Women, men, whatever. Whoever's following us, please do that because, hey, we love that. And then we interact with you. You know what I'm saying? I get on and say, hey, this is what, my thought and reason why I did this and this kind of stuff. So, hey, please do. Thank you, Tanisha Guy.
Appreciate you. Let me ask you something.
Ooh. Look. Please do.
And we gave them who's the best WNBA player. And we gave them yet?
Not that yet.
Okay.
Well, you go ahead and ask that. You can answer that.
Okay. Yep. Who you got? Who is the best WNBA player
It's gonna be on
right now, and who's on?
Oh, right now, overall.
Who's in the bubble?
No, not the overall.
Overall? Let's go overall.
You know me, I like the
you like the overall.
I like the
You like the overall.
And then we can do bubble. We can do bubble too. But overall, man, I'm gonna tell you what, man. I told you I've been in this forever, man. The best WNBA player ever to play that I seen and watched, Cynthia Cooper.
I knew. I knew you were going to say that.
Houston Comets, bad to the bone.
Knew it.
And USC guard. She played with Pam McGee and all them, Cheryl and all that kind of stuff. Was a beast. Hey, if you don't know her, Google her. Beast mode. I forgot how many championships they won. I'm gonna say at least 3 to 4. Dude, her and Her and Tina Thompson.
We work together too much.
Beast!
I knew he was gonna say that.
Beast
I
mode,
promise
man.
you I
Look,
did.
my parents used to take me, and I mean, dude, we used to go travel. We done been in Cleveland to watch the Cleveland Rockers when they was existing. We go to Indiana Fever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dude, can we support the Louisville ladies who come back and play? Man, I know my shit. Hey, Cynthia Cooper. Hey, shout out to you. I think she's coaching now. Bad girl, bad woman. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. Bad woman. Hey, love to watch her play. Her and Cheryl Swoops, Tina Thompson. The Comets, yeah. Now in the bubble right now, man, if I had to go with the baddest one now, dude, shit, it's got to be shit. You know what? It's so many cold ones, but I love Stewart, Brianna Stewart. UConn girl.
UConn.
There you go. Because if I wasn't going to do that, I was going to say Taurasi, but she's a little old longer too. But I also like Asia Wilson from the Aces, Vegas Aces.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She balls. I mean, hey, I'm telling you guys, you get a chance, if you've never watched WNBA, man, they on TV like a month. We talked about her. Hey, check them out, guys. You would not be disappointed. And also, a lot of local players is playing in it. You know what I'm saying? Jasmine Jones, Shook, Angel McCoughtry. You know what I'm saying? Maisha Hines Allen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check these women out. They ball. You think you know? You get something? You gonna say Cynthia too, or somebody else?
Nah, I was gonna go with Lisa.
Lisa Leslie?
I was going
Beast.
with Lisa.
She's a beast.
From the Sparks.
No. She's a beast.
I'm going with Lisa.
Yeah.
I'm going with Lisa.
Yeah,
And
she's
then I was
cold.
gonna go with Parker.
What college she go to?
See, don't do me like that on tape.
No. If I threw you in the lobby, you're supposed to dunk it. You're supposed to dunk that shit. UNC, another UNC. All them went to UNC though.
Dude,
Southern Cal
you know
though.
so crazy? I'm so used to seeing all these different women come out of UConn because there's so many that comes out of that damn
But when
place.
you go
That's
like
great.
overall,
Right.
like
yeah, I
we
see what
did,
you
no
said.
saying.
Yeah.
you go to the USC,
Yeah.
the Tennessee.
Yeah.
But now, I mean,
Yeah.
UConn just run the whole shit. I mean, they just bang, bang. Every team got at least two of them on them. At least. One time I watched a game, it was 5 of them out there. I said, God damn. It's Gina Auriemma. Bad boy. I mean, I'm a Jeff Walsh guy all day, every day for
Hey,
University of
Louisville's women's coming out
But
there too.
Auriemma, but Auriemma got at least 2 of every dog. And they calling the games. Rebecca Lobo, you can't get away from them. They calling the games with all that shit.
It's crazy.
But all right, today, let's get it cracking. You know what? I'm inspired by the jerseys, but let me do the U of L. No, let me do the jerseys first. Lawrence Taylor. Let me ask you guys, who do you think is the best linebacker to ever play NFL? Karl Malone. Who do you think is the best power forward to ever play? U of L. Who is the best football kicker ever to play in U of L? Come on now, I know y'all got this shit. That's what we do.
Chris, there you go.
See, we went to school, boy. I'm testing your loyalty,
Here
Chris.
we go, Chris.
We went to we had a cat that played with us, class of '92. He played at U of L. I'm gonna see where you at though, Chris.
And for those who wonder why we always say Chris, it's because Chris stays in them comments.
Y'all can do the
He
same.
stays in
If
them.
you-
This is what we want y'all to do.
Yeah. Get in them comments, YouTube. We love it. We read it. We chime back and forth.
Yep.
Just like all our social media. You know what I'm saying? Facebook. We got a Facebook page. We got Twitter. You know what I'm saying? We got Instagram. Hey, we on everything. Please comment. Join us, man. Subscribe. We also gonna go ahead try to do it across the board, all the questions and things like that. And it ain't just about U of L. We say U of L, U of K, IU, and then we do other kind of videos and things like that because we pride ourselves on sports. We know sports,
Yes.
so that's what we're about.
On that note, Throwback Thursday. Oh! Got a question for y'all. What jerseys did we have on last week? If y'all watch our videos, comment down below tonight.
Shout outs. We doing shout outs. Big time.
Freestyle Friday tomorrow. Y'all know what that means.
Ooh, I think we got some goodies. We got some
goodies.
goodies.
Till we see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be safe, man. Peace.
Peace.